Hello everyone, it's PRS828. Today I'm going to show you a little switch for a minecart junction. This is a Y-Junction. You come up, you end up at the junction, and you can go either left or right. There's a request on the Minecraft forums to make this so that you can choose, so that it will automatically switch to the next direction. So as you can see, what I've done is when you come up, it switches across. Now let's look at how we did this. So the first thing that happens is you come up the track at speed and you hit one of two detector rails. Underneath the detector rails there are wires coming off. They go into an RS NOR latch right here. Here's the input. This is the set input. Here is the reset. This piston will reset the switch. How this works, if you come up this track, it goes out to here, comes over, sets the input, which turns the latch on. That goes down here, flips that torch off, which inverts this torch, which controls the junction. In that setting, it's always going to turn left. If you were to come from this side, down here, you'd have power coming right here. It would go over to here, through these repeaters, and into this piston. This is a sticky piston with a block on top. The block comes over, cuts the power, and that inverts these torches, which makes it go this way. Now the problem with that is that you won't end up right here in time to stop. So what will end up happening is you hit this, and right away the track switches, and you continue on over here. Same thing from this side, you hit this, it switches, and you end up over here. To get around that, I've short-circuited on both sides. So what it does, I've set it to 2 full repeater delays for the switching from one direction to the other. Which means that if it's set for this direction to go this way, then it'll take long enough for you to get over here before it switches directions. Same thing from this side, if it's set from this way to here. Now, if it's set for this way to continue on, you won't end up here. The way to get around that is by short-circuiting both sides. As you can see, this comes around with a single delay and sets the RS NOR latch. Then later, it goes through and unsets it. This means that it's always going to go into here, coming from this direction. On this side, you have the same thing. Right here, what it does, instead of resetting the RS NOR latch, because that takes too much time and it's really hard to wire up, what we do is we power this torch right here. So if this torch was powered, it gets inverted. If it wasn't, it stays as it is. This works so that this will always be connecting these two tracks when you come from this direction. And then, again, on a 2 full repeater delay, it'll set the RS NOR latch. This will be done. The cart will already be here, and it'll switch to that direction. Let me know if you have any questions, or please feel free to post any comments on the design, any suggestions for improvements. Threw this together pretty quickly, but I think it's a pretty nice design because you can hide everything underneath of the track, and it's fairly straightforward to set up.